legacy. We're trying to make, like, we are an offspring of Focus for the Locals.
Yeah.
We are an offspring of what you guys created, and I'm like, we're just trying to do what you guys.
You're not
do,
trying, you're doing.
Well, exactly.
And that's what I love about what you guys are doing. It's a passion for the art form.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? You guys aren't on some, when you guys, even the meeting that we had before this, you guys weren't on some like, yo, how do I take over the game? How we get this paper? Da 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 da.
Yeah.
No, you're like, yo, how do I empower all of these people behind me?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And that can be a burden at times, but at the same time, it can also be a passion. It can be a love for what you love to do.
Right. Success. I mean, if you see this is what you've done here, and you really created a shrine out of just I would say
your passion.
15 by foot. I mean, a 15 by 10 room. It's it's really amazing what you've done.
You measured
and created.
this shit? No.
When Damizza says, "I'm done. It's all said and done. I am out. I'm checking out." What's the number one goal that you want to imprint in this game before you say, "I'm done. That's it. Damizza is not good."
Reality.
That's it.
My grandma was the biggest influence in my life, and was my best friend and my grandma. Wonderful lady. She's got so many anecdotes, so many sayings that just swim around in my head all day. But there's one thing that she said that really, really, really sticks with me. And it's the truth ain't always popular, but it's always the truth.
Yeah.
And I want to bring reality back to the game. You know what I mean? People don't necessarily like me that much because I'm a little too blunt. You know what I mean? Like, I'm passionate. Don't mistake my bluntness or don't mistake my passion for bluntness or for being an asshole or whatever the heck it is. You know what I mean? I'm honest. I tell you how I feel, but I don't wish any bad, negative vibes to anybody. You know what I mean? I may say some fucked up shit, and I'm not the best person in the world at times. We all have our moments. You know what I mean? Like, but the truth is the truth. Right. And I tell you the truth from the way that I see it. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't mean it's right. No one is always right. But I try to surround myself with good people. I try to surround myself with good vibes, and I try to do the best I can. But I'm human like everybody else.
Right. A couple of questions. You were big for brainstorming a lot of the ideas at Rockefeller. In a sense, revitalizing the career.
Shout out to Jay Brown, my homie Jay Brown, who actually is responsible for a lot of the Jay-Z stuff that you see, and Damon Dash. I mean, Rockefeller was an incredible company, so I just had to shout them out. What up?
What up? Thanks for show. Holla.
LA Talk Live.
You were in a sense, a key in revitalizing the career of Mariah Carey after the glitter. If you can take an artist right now and say, I want to revitalize the career, or if you could put your hands on one project that you see out there that needs help, that has like that three-legged stool missing a leg, what would you like? Who would you choose right now? Detox.
It'd be so easy. But sometimes, maybe it's because I did it before with the Snoop and Dre reunion. You know what I mean? But like, it's
after the No Limit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before the No Limit, leading into the No Limit. I hired Snoop to do weekends at Power. That's how we started playing the music. That's how Master P and so on and so forth. Okay. And then I told Dre that Snoop wanted to work with him again. And I told him, get the book. No,
10.
Thank you.
Guilty by association.
Nice. You ain't real quick.
Guilty by association.
But the whole story's there, but it kind of all plays into that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that, the whole detox thing, sometimes as artists, producers, as all of this stuff, we get too close to the forest to see the trees. And, I think that Dre's in that position right now where there's so much technology out there, there's so much stuff, and so many people coming at him that it would just be really easy to sift through that stuff. And it just would take some fresh eyes. And what's really cool about it is I've been on the bench for 7-8 years now. So all I've been doing is watching planes land.
Watching people crash first?
But it's been fun. No,
so Detox would definitely be a project that you would just.
I'd like to get my hands on it, but I don't know what the realities are of that.
Have you spoken to Dre about it?
We talked about it. I saw him about a year ago. We had a long conversation about it. But, you know, I mean, I work a lot with Bishop Lamont, who's my brother and just my partner in crime, and we go madness and we make monster Uber jams, and he came up with the I Want to Party thing and all that kind of stuff. And you know, when the time was coming to separate from Aftermath, you know, I had to be in the middle of some of that stuff, and I mean, the game is really messed up. It's not Dre's fault. It's not Interscope's fault. It's not Jimmy Iovine's fault. It's not Bishop's fault. It's nothing. It's you know, the internet caught everybody by surprise. Here's free porn and free music. That's what the internet did. So everybody went, why should I pay for something if I can just hit one button and download it for free? But if you download Harry Potter, you're going to get sued.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no one out there fighting for us as artists and producers and all of that. No one's protecting our creative
Nobody
rights.
wants to spend that money on relief.
Because the economy, because of all of that stuff, and
Exactly.
it's really, really screwed up. But you know, there's those people that do have that passion. There's the DJ Skis of the world, who's an amazing dude. You know, you got Angel and all of those guys who I used to work with at Power that have a passion for the music, and Adrian and Einstein and all of those guys that are out there. Los, I mean, just Bishop and Def, Godfather J. I mean, Mike Ant, all of the New West guys that are just sitting there going like, how do I get my foot in the door? You know, it's crazy to watch, but at the same time, it's the best time, because anytime you have a situation like we have right now, it gives birth to genius ideas, because you have to go so far outside the box. Now, just keep in mind, I'm getting back into radio, and the book's coming out. 10-10-10.
January.
No, just,
January 1st.
the radio station. January for the radio
Yeah.
station, and October 10th for the book.
There it is. Real quick.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, what's up?
Can I flip it on you?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do
Where
it.
do you think music's going right now? What do you like out there right now? What do you feel? Do you like the new Eminem project?
I've heard it.
That didn't look too convincing.
I mean, I've heard one record.
Oh.
And I actually I heard it last night. I don't tune into radio. Right now I'm more into, like, you know what I'm saying, ESPN 710 sports talk, because in a sense radio is not what I want to hear.
It's not relatable to you.
No, it's not. I mean I can't sit there and listen to, in a sense, you know, Lady Gaga on Power 106 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? That's just it, you know?
Can you imagine how I feel though? No, I'm serious.
You know, yeah.
Like, after spending that much time developing a format, and dude, I can't even listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Like, I go in and I turn it on and I'm like,
Yeah, it's over with. You know, I mean,
it hurts.
Yeah, I mean, I think music in a sense hasn't changed. We still have the, you know, like you said, like the New West, the, you know, like the Nipsey Hussles, the Bishop Lamonts.
I love what Nipsey does.
You know what I'm
Nipsey's
saying?
ridiculous.
I mean,
I love
all those dudes that are dope. You know
Shout out
what
to
I'm saying?
Nipsey Hussle.
Shout out
to Nipsey Hussle.
All those that are doing great music, but there's no radio for them. There's nothing for
There's
them
no
to
outlet.
say. There's no outlet.
Well, it's the same thing
you know
we're
what I'm
talking
saying?
about with these kids in the street.
Yeah,
They just don't know that there's another option out there, because no one's taking the time to say,
exactly.
yo, behind door number 1,
Mhm.
behind door number 2, behind door number 3,
Yeah,
there's a 6x8.
yeah.
Let's do this.
There goes back.